Testing the Barrett 4050 IP connected to a COM120B service monitor showing the RF power output. We're currently on an amateur frequency on 3735. We're on AM in the 10 watt scale. Shows zero output. Yet I'm seeing a little bit of power on the service monitor, but nothing high enough for the radio to show. That's on 10 watt scale on AM, and we're transmitting at 0 watts. I'm going to unkey a couple of times and key up and see if that changes. And sure enough, it did. 7 watts. On the other, we're showing 8.3. That's one of the problems we have. Sometimes it'll show that there's power on the radio screen, but not on the service monitor. Sometimes it just doesn't lock. And notice it takes a bit to go up. That could be normal. I'm going to switch to single sideband. Watt scale. I'm just going to whistle into the microphone. It's the standard microphone. And you probably saw that. It went up to 70 watts. Looks like a bit of overshoot there on the radio. Okay, I'm going to switch to from the 10 watts. As you see, 43 watts showing on the radio. The service monitor doesn't show the same. I'm going to test the 30 watt scale. Over 30 watts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was 71 watts. And yet on the service monitor, it's got almost no output. I've tried changing cables just to make sure, and still I get the same results. And this seems to be a little bit intermittent. Now I'm going to go to the 125 watt on single sideband. That was 158 on a whistle, and yet like 5 watts actually coming out the RF port. I'm going to switch cables and try again. A different cable altogether just to prove out the theory. Going to cable number 2. There we go. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 95 watts only shows 2 watts on the service monitor. At this point, it is showing low on service monitor, but showing high on the radio. I'm going to switch to AM. See what we have there. AM 125, 0 watts out. Service monitor shows a little bit. They're up to, yeah, still in the milliwatts, and yet now it's jumped up on the TX and then shuts down. Definitely something going on there. So that's the test I can do real quick to show you what happens. Now, using an SCS modem, Pactor, what the customer complained of was when trying to connect, he only saw 1 watt on the output on upper sideband consistently, and then all of a sudden, it would show power. So there's definitely something in the control circuit, I would think, that is causing this, but I thought the video might help. Thanks a lot.